As an adventure filmmaker, there are so many tools that I use all the time. But today's video is a list of tools that I use all the time that you may not think about and that I simply can't live without. A portion of this video is supported by EcoFlow. This list is in no particular order, however number one may be one of the most important for me, and that is technical apparel. Specifically, these guys right here. This is the Peak Performance VizLite shorts from about 3 years ago. My job as the DP on set is to get the shot. And getting the shot sometimes means I have to get down and dirty, I have to get on the ground, I have to climb the sand dunes, I have to climb trees or jump fences, whatever it takes to get the shot. So when I'm put in environments where I need to be flexible, I need clothes that are flexible, durable, reliable, quick to dry, easy to wash, and outside of an on-location shoot, they also look pretty smart as well. These shorts are the most expensive clothing item that I've ever bought. I have 2 pairs of them because I was fortunate enough to get them on a 2-for-1 because these shorts are 400 Australian dollars each. However, sometimes you just get what you pay for, and of the 1,000 days I reckon I've owned these for, I reckon I've probably worn these 2 pairs of shorts for about 900 days. They're both still going very strong, however they're starting to show a little bit of signs of the age and the amount of wear that I've put through these. So Peak Performance, if you want to slide into the DMs, let's link something up. Number 2 is pretty obvious, and that's the Apple ecosystem. From the Apple Watch to the iPhone, the iPad, the MacBook Pro to AirPods and AirTags for when you're traveling, and even Final Cut Pro. I just can't imagine being a creative and using anything else. If none of that is enticing enough, AirDrop is the one thing that I use all the time and it is so handy. 3. It's a highly personal one and it may not be right for you, but that's the 3 musketeers that are always in my left pocket. First musketeer is eye drops. As someone who wears contact lenses, when I'm out in the field amongst the dirt and the debris, I need something in case I get dust in my eyes. These harsh environments also bring with it harsh sunlight and high winds, which means your lips can get chapped really easily. So I've always got a Burt's Bees original flavour on deck. And finally, I broke my nose when I was younger playing football and I have a deviated septum and I quite struggle to breathe through my nose. So I've always got a Vicks inhaler on the go as well. Probably a little add-on from that, because I am someone that wears contact lenses, always carry your glasses as a backup just in case you're out in the field and you can't fix your contact problem. Number 4 is a pocket camera. Ever since its release, the X100 has been in the pocket of my Peak Performance VizLite shorts. It fits perfectly in those shorts, and in today's environment where behind the scenes and social content is so important to promote our services and what we do in this world, it is the perfect camera to get really high quality visuals and be able to transfer them to my phone easily to post really high quality behind the scenes content. And as a bonus, if you're ever in a bit of a creative rut on set and you're stuck for a shot, having a look through that camera just allows you to see things differently. It's really fun and it really gets those creative juices going for the rest of the afternoon. This part of the video is supported by EcoFlow. I say supported and not sponsored because I did receive these products from EcoFlow, however I didn't receive any financial payment. So do with that what you will. Yo, what's up?
I'm worried about you, man. You've been ducking my calls. And Tom said you've been living in the tent again.
Ever since he got back from his trip, he's just been watching silly rom-coms out on the telly. He doesn't understand that this is meant to be a shared space. Can't take it anymore.
So you've moved into the tent?
Absolutely I have.
Man, I'm worried about you.
Don't you worry about me, mate. I've been preparing for this moment with EcoFlow.
How are you going to work from the tent? And what, are you just going to eat dry and preserve food the whole time?
Well, you see, the Glacier 55 litre is taking care of my sustenance and all of my hydration.
How are you empowering that if you're living in a tent?
This thing's crazy. It gets 43 hours of completely off-grid runtime thanks to its hot swappable battery.
Cool, man. You can eat, but you still got to make a living. You can't work from there.
Not only is your boy fed and hydrated, I got a full work from home office set up in here too. Powered by the EcoFlow Delta 3 Max Plus.
How's that even possible?
This thing is an absolute beast. It's got 3000 watts of AC output, which means all of my high power draw items, they can run all day. And I can keep those Benjamins rolling in.
Okay, but it's summer, and the Australian heat and tents, they don't go well together.
Well, fortunately for me, I factored that in. I brought along the EcoFlow Wave, which is a high-powered portable AC and heater. It's capable of heating and cooling much larger spaces than mine, but considering I've got all this high-powered tech in here generating all this heat, this thing is keeping me crispy cool.
What other tech you got in there? What's that sound? You're not playing games, are you?
Don't you think I didn't think about that now? I've been smashing out some Tony Hawk's all lunch break on the 64. Speaking of, I should probably go back to work soon.
How are you powering a home office setup and a personal entertainment system?
The Delta 2 Max, of course. It's got 3100 watts of constant AC output, which means it can take all of my high-powered draw items. It's running the TV, the 64, and a bunch of other things at the moment. And I, for one, know that I don't think I'm going to have to be watching a rom-com with Tom anytime soon.
I suppose I did underestimate you.
Practically the only thing I can't do in here is take a shower. Speaking of, actually, I'll be back.
You haven't set the tent up in the living room again, have you? Have you? I thought it was a shared space, man. Come on!
Thanks to EcoFlow for believing in me and what I do out in the field as an adventure filmmaker. I love the gear and I can't wait to get further use out of it. Number 6, hydration is super important. And I always take this big boy Yeti out with me. It's big, it's heavy, but the water's always cold. And when you're out on set in some remote locations, hydration is one of the most important things. Number 7 is Brick and the Blank Spaces launcher for iPhone. Brick is a physical device that you can literally scan with your phone as if you're buying something with Apple Pay, and it locks your phone out of all the social media apps that you determine it to lock you out of. And you can't use those apps until you physically unbrick your phone by tapping it on the brick again. It's a fantastic way to stay present and stay in the moment, because in today's world where technology and social media is trying to vie for all of our attention, it takes us away from things that really matter: human interaction, relationships with friends, family, or colleagues on set. So I've taken important measures to make sure that I don't let social media or technology get in the way of me and other relationships and pure human interaction. The Blank Spaces minimal launcher is also similar. It makes your phone look as uninteresting as possible. It just has the essentials on your screen and you're not getting distracted by all the fancy icons and social media apps. Being present is so important to me, and as a father of a growing child, it just becomes more and more apparent how much time we waste on stupid things when we could be spending time with our precious loved ones, our friends, or our children, or our dogs, whatever. Next time you find yourself scrolling your phone, ask yourself the question: is this building anything in my life, or is this doing anything for me, or is it just taking me away from the things that actually make me human? Go look at Brick and go look at the Blank Spaces launcher. Number 8, this is a fun one. Pink tape. As a filmmaker, I'm always collaborating with other people, and that means there's always different gear on set. Now, I label all my gear with pink tape. The reason I use pink is not a lot of people want to put pink tape over all their gear. I love it because it's super bright and you can't miss anything that's your gear, and my gear never really gets lost because it's got pink tape. Number 9 might feel like a bit of a weird one for this list, but it's a Pilates reformer. I'm someone who has a bit of a messed up back from filmmaking, carrying heavy cinema camera packages, and I actually have 4 slip discs. The back surgeon told me the only thing you can do at your age is basically lose as much weight and strengthen your core and back as much as possible. So as someone who doesn't see another career option for them, I only had one choice: to get as healthy as possible, and a Pilates reformer is one of the best things that I've ever done to get my body in shape, drop some weight, but also strengthen that back and strengthen that core, so I'm able to pursue the career that I want to pursue, but also be healthy enough to be able to chase my daughter around and run around with the dogs at the park. If you're young and up and coming in this industry, there is nothing cooler than your back health. Take it seriously and do the steps that you need to do now to prevent it, rather than trying to rehabilitate it. Number 10 is following on the health theme, and that is orthotics, back support, and shoes that roll the way they are meant to for your feet. There's nothing sexy about orthotics and a good shoe, but pairing those two together has really helped minimize some of my back pain. And any day that I go on set, I always make sure I strap up with a back support. This is because after years of lifting heavy gear, even with weight loss and a stronger core and back from Pilates and using orthotics, I still get a sore back. All of these combinations together is what enables me to keep working this job. So once again, if you're young, take your health seriously and do what you need to do to prolong your career, not just in this, but in anything physical. Since putting all these measures into place, I feel about 10 years younger. Speaking of 10, that is a list of 10-ish or more things, but here are some honorable mentions with no explanation. The Pelican 1535 Air, arcade belts, my Leica Swiss Army knife, small rig tool, rad dad hat, Uniqlo undies, multi USB-C wall charger, Condor Blue USB-C to DTAP, and Apple Music, because not only is it superior to Spotify in every single way, but no one likes a silent drive to set. Subscribe and go listen to Bill Murray's new album.